going to be streaming?
Now.
Now.
As in I am live.
Am I in your frame?
No.
No, okay.
Don't worry, bro. Got you.
Yay.
Turn it up a bit, actually. Good afternoon, everybody. What's up? Hi. So, I was considering what to do, and I know it's unoriginal, but since this was the most requested thing that I do a Q&A, I figured, why not, you know what I mean? If I want to do anything else in the future, I can just do it, you know what I mean? So I thought I might as well give people what they're asking for the most, which is a Q&A, so we're going to be doing this, yeah. We're going to do this. Let me tag. Ignoring Steven's question, let me explain what's going on here real quickly before we get going. So you can ask me basically any question you want. I can't guarantee I'm going to respond to it. I will randomly select questions. If there's a question that makes me uncomfortable, I will ignore it. That is just a fact of the matter. And I'll probably get pretty deep overall, yeah. Because Q&A, I mean, I answer a lot of questions anyway, so I'm going to answer them in more detail than I may normally answer questions. So, I guess I don't really have anything else to add, so I'm just gonna open the floor to you guys, and you guys just go ahead and ask me questions. I plan to do this for like an hour or two. And yeah, alright, let's get this started. No, I already got YouTube rank on Hypixel. I already got it, by the way. It's funny, dude. I was every time I go in there with the rank, it's like, it's hell, but it's funny hell, so. Pineapple and pizza or not? Yeah, we're gonna start this off controversial. You know what? I feel like the hate for it's a little bit overdone. Like, come on, dude. It's like, it adds there's a nice dynamic, okay? And I don't care that sounds stupid. That is how I feel. Yeah, I didn't play OC yesterday, Dor. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I mean, maybe, I don't even know. I'm gonna do it. I will do it eventually. I'm not gonna answer questions that I get asked every single day. Like, stuff like, why do you wear a white shirt? That's boring. You guys already know. The answer to that question. When I go to college, what am I majoring in? I'm going into cybersecurity at RIT. And I'm really excited about it. It feels like something that I'd actually be interested in doing for once. Because normally, in school, there isn't really a lot that I'm interested in, but yeah. Any plans to play a Hat in Time? Yeah, that's definitely on my list. That is definitely on my list. For games to play. Am I gonna jump to Twitch? That is a question I can't really answer yet. Right now, I don't want to switch to Twitch. I like... What am I chatting on my phone? I like YouTube streaming right now. You know what I mean? I like the community that I have as a YouTube streamer. But if all of the viewers go to Twitch and I can't stream on YouTube anymore, then I'll have to move, unfortunately. Even though I don't really want to, because I like streaming on YouTube. That is just... I guess that's just a fact of the matter. Hollow Knight is on my list of things to play, yes. What do I think about VSC? I think it's cool that it was verified. It's definitely not something that I would be interested in. I can't click that fast. Just, not even consistently. I just can't click that fast, and I can't really see what's going on. I think people that are trying to get it rated are a little short-sighted. Like, it's a challenge level. I know it's cool, and I know it took them a lot of time, but that does not change the fact that it's still a challenge level. And the pattern of challenge levels not getting rated in years is not gonna stop because it's really hard. That's just not how it is. I apologize. That's just how rank all the Mario platformers quick. I cannot do that, but I will say Super Mario World is the best Mario platformer and one of the best platformers to exist. What are the games I play the most aside of GD? I play a lot of Osu Mania. I'm starting to creep up on 4 digits. I got to 4 digits in Mania the other day, and then I didn't play for like a day. So I dipped back down to below. Yeah, dipped back down to 5K, but yeah. And then I also play a lot of Minecraft too in my free time. I also play I'm also playing a lot of Enter the Gungeon these days, if anyone knows what that is. I really like bullet hells. Bullet hells are some of my favorite types of games, honestly. Thank you for the $2. Can I do a room tour? I mean, not with the camera being plugged into the thing. So not in this stream I can't. Will I still be part of the GD community during college? It's hard to say, but I think I will be. I think I definitely will probably be part of the GD community, especially with how growth has been doing recently. What is my favorite console? That's a tricky one. This may sound weird, but I think it might honestly be the Wii U, because my Wii didn't really work very well, and getting the Wii U allowed me to play a lot of the games on like the handheld thing on like the floor, and I had some really good memories doing stuff like that, and it fit my hands really well. Of course, the game library wasn't as strong as it could have been, but I really liked the Wii U. I think of course, it didn't sell well and it didn't do well, but I really liked the Wii U. Do I think there'll be something more than Kinos? No, not for me. I can't. My eyes are past the point where I think I can realistically beat even Kinos again, so I don't think I'd ever consider doing anything more. It's just not possible, unfortunately, as much as I'd like to. What is my favorite music on the Mario series? Mario Galaxy soundtrack, as far as Mario series go. Mario Galaxy soundtrack has got to be my favorite. I really love it. What is my birthday? August 1st. How did I find Geometry Dash? I didn't. A lot of people found it like through other people and stuff like that. I just found it in the App Store when it was like getting like relevant in like 1.2 whatever, and then I played it and I was like, this is pretty cool. To my knowledge, Body, I don't think I'm ever verifying anything else other than Altered. Even Altered, like, yeah, I verified it, but I still got the crap beaten out of me for it still, because there's always people that have to beat the crap out of me these days with the stuff that I decide to do, and I don't really like that, so it really turns me off from wanting to take on any verifications, because every time I do, I'm taking on the absolute freaking unreal amount of bullcrap that's going to be swung my way anyway, so I'm really not sure. I have to really be inspired to verify something again. I don't know where Nintendo's gonna go past the Switch. I don't really know. I'm not thinking about that right now. Thank you for the €2. Did I plan on streaming Celeste again? Maybe. I'm relearning the game on keyboard right now. Still have the form description? Oh, sorry. Well, it's disabled, so you can't really do anything with it anyway. What is my opinion on tech switching to Twitch? I'm happy for him. I honestly am. If that's what he wants to do, that's what he'll do. You know what I mean? Mouse please, G502, pretty sure it's in the description. Do I play anything else than GD? Yeah, I play Mania, I play Minecraft, I play Gungeon, I play Celeste. Tips on becoming a YouTuber? I don't know. I'm not really, I mean, I guess I am a YouTuber, but I'm really more just like a streamer, honestly, than anything else. I mean, I have people, you know, I have Doggy like editing for me and stuff like that. That's not me doing that. I'm mostly just a streamer, and you know, I started YouTube because I wanted to upload my replays, of course, you know what I mean, but now it's more than that. It's definitely more than that now. It's something that I actually care about now. What's my favorite word in the entirety of the English language? That is not something I can just answer. What is my favorite word? There's so many cool words out there. I like juxtaposition. That's a pretty good word. Even though I can't use it often. Let's see. I know balls is not my favorite word. I like saying balls, but that doesn't mean it's my favorite word. Why is your favorite number 209? So for some reason, and I'm not 100% sure why, the number 209 appears in my life like all the time. Like it just, I beat like, I'm trying to remember. I beat Elite Zero Rebirth on attempt 209. I beat Windy Landscape on attempt 209, if I'm not mistaken. The room at which I did engineering class was 209, and I had that for 2 different semesters. I just see the number 209 everywhere, so I just kind of learned to like accept that 209 is going to become a very popular number. You know, big fan of 209. There's always a number that's everywhere. Let's be real. You know. Will I do any IRL content? No, I don't really go anywhere, to be honest with you. Especially these days. I mean, I don't go anywhere. Do you regret picking up Kinos considering what occurred? I don't know. Morning, Shimmy.
I know.
Oh, what's up? Oh, okay. So I don't know how to answer. Like, of course Kinos screwed me up. Like, you can't argue Kinos didn't screw me up, and I'm still a little bit sensitive about it just because of what it did to me, like mentally. But I wouldn't be here without Kinos, obviously. But even still, I'm feeling the effects of what Kinos did, and I honestly don't know. I feel like in the end, it's gonna be better that I did take it. But even to this day, I can go anywhere and I'll still get the crappy anatomy because of like the memes and stuff like that. But that doesn't mean that I still don't think I'd have it any other way. I love what I do. Even if I get the crappy anatomy constantly, I still love what I do. Do you speak any foreign languages? No, I am lame. I speak no foreign languages. Was I born with this languagism? So I tried to not talk about it for a while when I first got it in like, I'd say early September is when I first started hitting, and I was pretty inactive for a lot of September because of it, honestly. September was a rough month because of the whole, like, there was a lot of Kinos drama, and my eyes weren't doing so well at the time in September, so I really didn't stream as much. And then kind of in October, November, I started to talk about it more, started like accepting that it's just what it was, that I had this problem. And ever since then, I've been a little bit happier with how life's been going. If I didn't get into content creation, I would have been majorly screwed. What do I think about Crazy? I love Crazy, dude. He's an awesome dude. Super creative. Super creative. Who's my favorite creator? Scrumpy, Knots, those people I really like. Taryn, I really like Taryn's stuff. People like that. My favorite anime, Origairu. Love Origairu. Had a lot of stuff in it that was relevant to me, so I really liked it. What's my favorite Undertale song? Hopes and Dreams, and the songs that relate to it. Do this thing. I don't know. People need to stop comparing me and text sub count. It's not healthy. It's like, I don't know how to put it. You just like, it's not a good environment to be in. Like that sort of competition thing is not good. So I really don't like stuff like that. Favorite GD that isn't made. Favorite GD song that isn't made by a mainstream artist. Can it be like a song that was replaced? Thank you for the $2. I'll get in a second. I don't know. I don't really like a whole lot of GB songs. I like Camila, I like Gametal, I like Insane in the Rain. I like those people. But I can't really think of an example. What are my main hobbies outside of video games? I don't really have much because physically I'm not exactly in the greatest shape. Can't really go outside because I'm allergic to grass, and so mostly I just like, I don't know, streaming, GD, and other games. It's pretty much what I do. You know what I mean? I don't really do much else outside of that, and I'm fine like that until I get to college, and then I'll actually start trying to do other stuff. What's my favorite holiday? I like Christmas, because eggnog exists during Christmas, and eggnog's pretty awesome. I think Kino's was so much more impactful for me because of just how stressed I was during the whole process. I'm gonna be honest, like, it hurt, like, and maybe that's why it's harder for me to, like, take a joke about it sometimes, because usually I don't care about that sort of stuff. People can make all the jokes they want about it. I don't really usually care, but Kino's, like, that, I had to fight so hard to get that done, and I guess I'm just more sensitive about it than I wanted to be. So, sometimes I get a little, upset about it, but I need to just get over that. Because this is how it is. Do I hate becoming a meme? Yeah. Yeah. For sure. I mean, it's just kind of like people think they know. People, like, how do I put this? Like, people think they know me. People think they know that I'm just some no-life that just played this one level for 8 months. And it can be annoying at times. For sure. It can be annoying at times. Yeah. What's a favorite music genre? I like a lot of genres. Jazz is really high up there. Electronic stuff like Camila, I'm a big fan of. Big fan of stuff like that. I like a lot of music, just not country and rap. Never really never really been a big fan of that sort of stuff. Okay. Country and rap, I think, are very, like, if you connect to the lyrics, then country and rap can be good for you, but they don't do anything for me. So I'm not really interested by that. If Kino's hurt me so much, why didn't I drop it? I wanted to. Thank you for the 2 euros. Thank you, dude. I wanted to, but I couldn't. I was kind of mad at myself for a while, actually, because I didn't. I kind of, like, part of me wanted to drop it, but the other part wanted to show them all up and show them that even though I was severely disadvantaged, I would still get my way through. And I did. Thank you for the £2. Favorite fast food place? Five Guys. That's not a hard question at all, dude. That is not a hard question at all. I love Five Guys. Big fan of Five Guys. I mean, Five Guys is just like the ultimate experience. You go in, you order crap, you eat peanuts mindlessly until the food comes out, and then you frickin' dig in. It's awesome. You know? Am I in quarantine? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, but it's not like my lifestyle really changes. You can body it. It doesn't really matter too much. What monitor do I use? I don't remember the exact one. It's the same one Technical uses, if you know what it is. The only thing I miss about not being in quarantine is Five Guys, and I'm not kidding. Thank you for the $2. Interesting question. White Castle sucks. White Castle sucks. Hate that place. White Castle, KFC, McDonald's, Burger King. I would never eat at these places. And a lot of that is due to stomach problems, but still. Do I ever think I'll hit 100K? Maybe. Maybe I'll hit 100K one day. We'll see. Where did I find out that I was allergic to grass? So, when I was in, let's see, 9th grade, I used to run all the time. Like, I did the 3 mile after doing the 2 mile for quite a long time. And eventually I started to notice that my skin was, like, erupting in rashes, like, all the time. We were trying to figure out why, and we couldn't. Eventually I got tested for allergies, and they put, like, these grass samples on my back. And every spot where they put the grass samples, every single type of grass, it was just bright red. It was just bright red. So then I discovered that I couldn't really run anymore because my back had now erupted in rashes, meaning that I was allergic to grass. So unfortunately, can't really do that anymore. Do I still have a big interest in GD? The game itself, not as much as I used to. It's kind of hard to play a game where you just feel like you're getting worse at it when you play, you know what I mean? But I'm not sick of doing this. I'm not sick of doing streaming. I don't think life screwed me over in terms of luck. I mean, yeah, you could point to many examples as to why life, completely shafted me. But I got this. You know what I mean? I got streaming. I got a community. I can do stuff like this. I'm almost never bored. Like, never truly bored. I mean, I take all the bad luck in the world for this, dude, and I did. So you can call me unlucky, but I think that, honestly, the friends that I've made and the community that I'm in kind of just negates all that. The gang went to Five Guys, We went. How did I meet the gang? So, funny enough, it was on Twitch. I was just looking through streamers and I saw Tech was streaming. I think at the time it was Zafkiel, I believe. I mean, I had heard about Tech before, but I decided to stop in and talk to him occasionally. And back then there was this thing called the Penthouse. I know this is like reading from like an ancient text, but there was this thing called the Penthouse back in 2018, and it's where Tech gave certain people a role and they could go into that voice call and talk, and he would usually stream in there. And yeah, dude, the Penthouse, literally a year ago, more than a year ago by this point, actually, almost 2. And I didn't get Penthouse perms for a while, but one day he accidentally joined a call of main and we talked for a bit. And then eventually he decided, sure, I'll give this retard Penthouse role. And so then we talked for a while and we realized, oh damn, we're friends or something. And then we were friends. And then not long after, Golden came and started interacting with us too, and we started adding him to calls. And then we literally just kind of got into like a rhythm where every day we would just call the 3 of us. And Gizmo didn't come along until much later. Eventually Tech's like, I'm gonna add this guy to the call that I play Mario Kart Wii with sometimes. And we're like, okay, fine, whatever. And then Gizmo entered the call, and I don't remember what we originally thought about him, but all I know is he just started calling with us all the time. So, and then by that point, it was set in stone. And then the end of 2018 and into like the beginning of 2019 is the most I've ever called with them ever. Like, we just called every single day, literally every single day. What's my favorite Mario game? Mario Galaxy 1 or Super Paper Mario. I like them both for very different reasons. I like Super Paper Mario more for the same reason I like Undertale. I like Super Mario Galaxy for the same reason that I like any atmospheric game. Thank you for the $5. I can go without saying balls for 2 weeks. I feel like having a white shirt all the time is like freaking part of the gag now. So, what I normally do when I'm not using my PC, let's see. I watch anime on my phone a lot, and I'm not doing stuff like that. I also spend a lot of time with my dog. I like my dog. Dog's awesome. I can't really go outside much, so I don't really do much else except for sometimes I like to play puzzle games and stuff on different devices. Favorite version of Minecraft and why? I'm nostalgic for 1.6.4, even though I don't think it's the best version. It's just the version I played the most on. Opinions of the Mario Remake rumors? Yeah, I'm not believing a single one of them until I see Nintendo talk about it. But if they do, I'm off the walls, dude. Holy crap. Holy, dude, if those remakes are real, oh god, dude, I'd be so happy. So happy. I don't play any first-person shooters, really. What do I plan for the future of my channel? I don't know, just keep doing this. Just beating stuff when I want, whatever, and uploading other sort of content as well. I really hope, the one thing I am worried about is since everyone's moving to Twitch, I'm worried I'm going to lose viewers. So, we'll see. I might end up having to move to Twitch in like a month or 2. We'll see. I've also heard that streaming on YouTube harms the channel, but I'm still growing like 500 subs a day, so I'm struggling to believe that. But whatever. Yeah, well, what happens if someone who grows 500 subs a day grows more? Like, I don't think that's really possible in my current state, so I don't really see a reason to move to Twitch until I would literally have to. What products use my hair? Nothing. No products. What is my favorite candy? I don't really like candy, but I like Werther's caramels. It's pretty good. How and why are my clicks so loud? I don't click very loud, but my desk is really hollow. This is me just tapping on it, and the mic's way over there. Like the mic is way over. It's pretty far, but my desk is just super hollow, so it makes my clicks sound louder than they actually are. Thank you for the $5, dude. I mean, you can talk to me in Discord. I try to keep I keep my DMs open. But that doesn't mean I necessarily respond to everyone either, because, you know, sometimes I just don't want to respond to people. That's just how it is. Is white my favorite color? No. No, green is. Of course it is. But I like white's pretty good too. Yes, I have multiple white shirts. I have at least 20. I mean, will I ever do more community events in my Discord? Yeah, I mean, I had a good time with the last one. I got a bunch of random people together to play, like, stuff like Infection V2 and Hypixel. That was fun. We also played some Lucky Blocks, and I enjoyed that. Honestly, because, bro, I'm, like, intimidated. Like, if I make something with a Gametal song, it has to be my absolute best, and that is a scary thought. So I've tried before, but I've just never ended up finishing one because it's never just to the standard that I think a Gametal song should be. And I'm pretty sure that standard is unattainable, meaning I'll never finish one, but it'd be nice if I did. I don't know. It's definitely my favorite Five Guys order. I don't know, I just get a double burger with like onions, cheese, caramelized onions, don't get me wrong. I got cheese, lettuce, tomato. Thank you for the $2. Maybe, but they're a little bit less interesting than other stuff that I do, so maybe not. What's the camera behind me? Oh, that. H2C Vive is the VR system that we use. I can't really play it because of my eyes, but that tracks your position in the room, so it knows where you are. Thank you for the 10 RON, whatever that is. You eat ducks. Doesn't duck taste like chicken? I don't remember. I think I vaguely remember having it once. You know. Do I have bad eye issues? Not bad. I don't know if I can consider them bad. It's just I can't really do any precision stuff past like 5:30. By that point, everything's kind of too blurry for me to see, even with glasses. It's just like even if I'm not looking at an electronic screen, it's just, since my eyes are shaped wrong, it takes more strain to like pull the image together no matter what I'm looking at. Does that make sense? I don't know. But yeah, what mic do I use? I use a Blue Yeti. It's pretty good. Random question. Favorite condiment? I don't know. Honey mustard? Thank you for the $2. Does it support trans rights? Sure. Doesn't really affect me personally, but like, I'm not pissed off by trans people or anything. They're good. They're people. I view all people as people. That is how I do it. Do I have any friends at school? No. I don't really. Okay, so I did when I was in like 8th grade, and then I moved to this school, and I wasn't really happy with the people here, and I'm a little I'm a little picky when it comes to people. Like, I don't know how to put it. Like, I don't know. I don't really see the point. I'm not really too social of a person. Like, this is the most social I am. So yeah. Thank you for the $4. One of my favorite demons, Psychosis. Big fan of Psychosis. But because I don't like have friends at school doesn't mean that I want friends. Does that make school like I don't really want friends at school. That wasn't really a goal of mine when I moved. Yeah. Thank you for the $2. If I were to beat an extreme, what would it be? Maybe Lodeth. I don't know. Lodeth is pretty cool. Do I have Beat Saber? Yeah, but I can't really play it because it's way too much on the eyes. Way too much on the eyes. How do I look without glasses? Not much different. I mean, I guess my eyes maybe look bigger. Oh, good. Now I can't read chat. Cool. But I don't know. I don't really think I look that much different, honestly. I don't think I've been wearing glasses long enough where I take them off and my entire identity changes when I take them off. You know what I mean? There's people like that though, for sure. Am I planning on beating a top 15? That's probably out of my range at this point. Will I ever do a room reveal? I mean, you're seeing most of it. You're really that's my couch, my brother's computer. There's a table over there that the gang played Uno on, and then there's just like a little space over there, and then the bathroom. There's really not much to it. My parents don't shout at me when they're rage. I mean, they kind of do, but only after stream. I'm bad at most physical stuff, to be fair. I don't really do a whole lot with my frickin'... I don't really do a lot physically. You know? So I'm not really good at most things. Except mini golf, I'm pretty good at. Thank you for the $2. No, I'm not bringing the camera upstairs, guys. Who's the oldest game member? Golden by 4 months, and I'm second. I like anime, and who's my favorite anime and character? Origairu is my favorite anime, and Hachiman's probably my favorite character from it. Honestly. I like him a lot. Aren't I already upstairs? Yeah, but, okay, so my house layout's stupid. So I got, this is like the attic, kind of, but it doesn't look like an attic, but it is an attic. Well, you go downstairs, and then you go back up another set of stairs. And for some reason, even though it's only like 5 feet that way, my room is behind that wall that I have to go downstairs and up another set of stairs to get to. I don't look shorter on stream than I actually are, because my torso is really short in comparison to my legs, is why. It's Tech or Gizmo. Gizmo's older than Tech. Gizmo's only younger than me by like a month. Do I play any music? No, I never played an instrument ever. Maybe that might have contributed to my lack of rhythm, but yeah. I'm not really rich. I mean, I don't think I'm really poor. I'm like mid. Not really one or the other. Again, I live in the middle of nowhere, so having a nice house costs like nothing. Like a small apartment in LA costs like 3 times more. Yeah, I mean, what VR headset do I use? We have an HTC Vive. The youngest gang member is Tech by a few months. I mean, he's turning 17 on the 18th, I believe. I will never react as big as Keynotes because I refuse to take on a project that's gonna make me suffer that much. I refuse. I just can't do it. Favorite Undertale run? Pacifist. If you like genocide over pacifist, you're stupid. Do I have any siblings? Yeah, I have one brother. Who's my favorite YouTuber? Simple Flips. Always will be. Simple Flips is my favorite YouTuber. Where would I like to travel? Good question. I want to go back to Germany. I want to go to the Black Forest region. That's a place I've always wanted to go. Italy I want to go to too. When I'm older. That's probably what I'm going to save up my money to do. Have I watched July and April? Yeah, it made me cry. It was awful, dude. I mean, it's an awesome show, but holy crap. I'm like connected to music. So when the final song started playing, it kind of tugged at my heartstrings, bro. It was rough, dude. You know. Favorite Nintendo game series? Probably just the mainline stuff. I like 2D platforming. Big fan of that sort of stuff. Although, technically, the 3D games are better for sure, but I just don't feel as strong of a connection to them as like Super Mario World, except for Galaxy, of course. Do I want to get my eyes fixed eventually? Yes. I can figure out how. Do I ever feel nostalgic? All the time, dude. I was playing New Super Mario Bros. DS just like the other day, and I was like, holy crap. That's such a good game, by the way. In case you're wondering. I love Super Mario, New Super Mario Bros. DS. That game's awesome. You know. What was my major game before GD? Minecraft. I've been playing Minecraft since 2013. It was where I claimed my name. What is my favorite Camilla song? Honestly, there's so many songs. I can't just pick one. It literally just depends on my mood, but my favorite song is probably Somewhere in Heart of Android in that album somewhere. I have astigmatism. It just means my eyes are shaped wrong, so it takes more strain to pull the images together that I'm looking at. Opinions on the Mario and Luigi series? Awesome. At least some of the older ones. Bowser's Inside Stories will always be the peak, although Partners in Time and Dream Team weren't bad either, but those are the three that I would ever consider, that I would ever recommend other people play. But yeah, Bowser's Inside Story is a masterpiece, for sure. Galaxy Burst is really good, yeah. Am I ever going to do a 24-hour stream again? Maybe, but it's going to be a while from now. Thoughts on you being here? Let's go. That's my thought. Do I like 4 times speed? No. Nope. Anyway, 4 times speed in my eyes. Just give up. Thank you for the $2. Hi. What's up? Have you played Donkey Kong Country Returns? Yeah. Big fan of it, actually. Donkey Kong Country Returns is awesome. Donkey Kong Country Returns is awesome. Whew. How much today? I'm okay. I'm good. Why is my name npesta? Nathan Pesta. I'll let you do the rest from there. That would be my name, so. Have you ever thought about doing streaming as a job? I mean, right now it's a part-time for me. Yeah, I make enough where it would be considered a part-time, which is lucky for me. I'm a little worried about it with, like, I don't know. I feel like everyone's moving to Twitch right now, so I'm a little worried about the stability of me. But we'll cross the bridge when we get to it, I think. What nationality am I? I mean, American. But a lot of my grandparents came from Slovakia. Not my grandparents, sorry, my parents' grandparents. Yeah, big pierogi guy. Do I feel like I'm underrated as a YouTuber? No. There's so many people that are way better than me that deserve way more than I have. I'm very lucky to be where I am. I'm very lucky where I am. Sometimes I don't even feel like I deserve like 50 kids. Like, that's a lot for a GD YouTuber. If this were like another community like Fortnite, I'd have like a million or something in comparison to like other people. And that's like a weird thing to think about. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I should be the one to get that, but it is what it is anyway. Am I gay? No. I'm asexual though. So that's interesting. So no, I do not have a girlfriend. There are 2 and 1. There you go. Oh yeah, GD's badly optimized, for sure. But it's also not made to, freaking... the levels people make definitely push the boundaries of what the editor was made to do. So to be fair, you guys are pushing it, so, thankfully 2 Canadian $. So my favorite Rob Top level, Collective End Adventures or Blast Processing. Opinion on bacon, egg, and cheese. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go, That's my stance. Let's go. I'm actually really big fan of bacon, egg, and cheese. I mean, yeah, that's what being asexual is. You know what I mean? Sometimes I feel like I'm missing out on a lot in life. Like, I'm asexual, I don't have a sense of smell, and I can't really go outside. So, I'm not really much... Sometimes I don't feel like I'm like... I don't know. I feel like I'm missing out on a lot, but... I also have this, which is a unique experience that not a lot of people get to experience, too. So, I think it all balances out in the end. Sorry, I shifted around a lot. What is the best thing that has ever happened in my entire life? Best thing that has ever happened in my entire life. Oh, dude. That's a difficult question. I can't answer that. Am I religious? No. Not religious. I don't have a problem with religious people either. I'm just not religious myself. Not religious myself. What shoe size do I wear? Ooh, I think I'm in 12.5 right now. I got pretty big feet, y'all. You know what I mean? Did I ever play Luigi's Mansion? Yeah. Not the original. I played Dark Moon, and I played Luigi's Mansion 3. Do I prefer sunset or sunrise? Sunset. I've always been someone who prefers the night to the day. For some reason, when it's like blindingly bright outside, I get tired. Like that, for me, is tired. Do I play any shooter games? Not really. Not really. I ever wanted to switch bodies with another different GD player? No. I'm happy with me just the way I am. You know what I mean? I'm happy being me. Never show facial hair. I would need to grow facial hair first, dude. I don't even know if it's possible. I mean, my dad didn't grow facial hair until he was halfway through college, so, you know, genetically, I still got a while until that happens. But this is about as deep as my voice is gonna get somehow. So that's interesting. Yeah, my voice really didn't drop that much. It just kind of hanged around here, which is unfortunate. Opinions on Catch the Beat. It's a game mode. It is a game mode. How many hours have I been playing GD? That's impossible for me to tell. I keep GD open all the time, except for right now, because I never opened it today, but, I have like 6,000 hours in the game, but I keep it idle so much that I'd probably only be listening to have like 3,000. Would I rather be part of a bigger community? I don't know. I don't know yet. You know, it just depends on what I decide to do, I guess. My ideal girlfriend, boyfriend wouldn't exist because I'm asexual. I just said that. Yo. What would I do next on this stream? Answer more questions, because it's a Q&A stream. Yeah. What is our rank in OSU? In Mania, I'm like on the barrier from 5-digit to 4-digit. I'm not really good. I only started Mania in December. I'm like getting okay at it. Do I feel nervous that I'm going to move to college? Absolutely. I mean, it's a whole new experience. What is my blood type? Thank you for the $10. I think it's just O. I think it's something stupid and lame. It's not like... I mean, knowing me, I wouldn't be surprised if it were like AB negative or something, but I think it's just O. Have I played Standard? No, I don't really like aiming. No, I've never had a girlfriend because I've never, like... I don't know. I've never been one to conform. You know what I mean? Like, that's never really a thing that I got. So, I don't really do stuff because other people were doing it. If that makes sense. It's really not, I'm not saying that to be like, I am a rebellious type. It's just, that's just how I view things. Have you met Tech IRL? Yeah. You know. Yeah, I met Tech twice. Only 3 times. Do you feel like I'm starting to lose connection with my community? Yeah, kinda. I mean, it's hard. I can't interact with people like I used to. I mean, I used to be able to stream and get... I mean, even just a few months ago, not like a few, like, I'd say like 6 when I'd stream and get like 150 to 200 people an hour to be able to connect with my viewers a lot better. Now, I'm going to miss questions, always. I will always miss questions. And I will always miss messages, which kind of sucks. But do I want to stop growing? No? I don't know. I mean, again, YouTube and streaming has helped me pay for college. Like, that's helpful. Do I think I'm attractive? I wouldn't really know, but I'm going to guess not. I mean, if I'm being memed so much, I have to assume I'm not, like, attractive. But I don't necessarily think I'm, like, exactly, like, horribly disfigured either, exactly. Hardest Mania song I have passed. I did a double time. I was screwing around with double time Dark Flight Dreamer and passed with like an 85, and that's like a 6-star. I shouldn't have passed, but whatever. Hardest map that I passed that I'm actually like proud of passing was Algorithm. I got a 720k score on it, and that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. It's not my highest play in terms of performance points, but it's a play I'm proud of. It's a play I'm proud of. Would I like to do streaming as a job in the future? Considering it's the only thing that I've really ever been passionate at, then yes, I would have to say yes. I'm just hoping I'm making the right decisions when it comes to streaming. I'm doing really well right now, but that could change in an instant. I mean, that's just how the world works, you know what I mean? I only play Mania, right? Correct. Of all the types of streams that I do, which one is my favorite to do and why? I just like streaming, dude. I don't know. My favorite types of streams are the streams where I kind of stop paying attention to the level and just talk with you guys. I like talking. Yeah, I mean, that's probably because I don't get any vitamin D. I mean, I don't go outside, so my skin's about the palest that a human can achieve. You know? Oh, I thought I was going to solve a Rubik's Cube. Not very fast. The only reason I ever learned how to solve a Rubik's Cube is because I was bored at my grandma's house. That's literally the only reason, is because I was bored at my grandma's house, by the way. I was like, dude, all I have is this Rubik's Cube. Let me just figure this stupid thing out. And then I did. So I can do it in like a minute or two, I guess, but not very fast. First ever game I played was New Super Mario Bros. DS. Any tips of becoming a good streamer, at least getting started? I don't know, just keep doing it and you get better. A lot of people are like, wow, you're like really funny and stuff. It's only because I've been streaming since 2017. I've been streaming a very long time. I know what the chat finds funny usually. I know what to say and stuff like that. You just gotta figure out what the chat finds funny about you and kind of hone in on that and kind of like, because really streaming is just about being entertaining. You know, streaming is all about being entertaining one way or another. Even if you're not the best player in the game. Like, I'm definitely not one of the best players in the game. Sure. But I'm able to be entertaining. There's a difference. And that's what makes a good streamer. Have I gotten bullied? Yeah. Of course. I mean, I'm a very expressive person. You know what I mean? I look kind of weird. I'm pretty much over it by this point, but again, as I said, I'm a little sensitive about Kino stuff, which is pretty much the main thing I get memed about, which kind of sucks. I wish I wasn't. Anything else, you can make fun of my appearance all day, I don't care, but when it comes to stuff like Kinos, it kind of hurts a bit more just because I'm just not good at dealing with it, I guess, which kind of sucks. Top 3 OSTs, Undertale, Super Mario Galaxy, Mario Kart 8. Have you ever considered speedrunning? I'm not very good at consistency, so I'd have to assume no. Because I'm not... My biggest problem in every game that I play is I am not a consistent person. So streaming would not be very good for me. Best Mario character, Luigi. Full on Luigi. I love Luigi. He's awesome. You know, big fan of Luigi. Thank you for the two, I don't even know. I already talked about VSC. It's cool, I guess. I don't want to talk about how much money I made. That's not really something I like talking about. What is my dream car? Lamborghini Veneno, if that's how you pronounce it. I don't remember, but it looks really cool. Or McLaren P1 is cool too. What is the best cereal? Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's what I'm eating in my story. If you guys saw my amazing cool story where I just eat. Dude, I have the dumbest ideas. Like, I was eating cereal and I'm like, I'm gonna take a story of this. Let's do it. And then I did. That's literally, again, a lot of my ideas, you guys probably think, oh, he was planning that for a while, dude. He was probably thinking about it. It literally just, it happens in my head. I'm like, we're doing this now. We're doing this now. Do I hate someone from the GD community? Not to name names, but yeah. There's a lot of pro players that, like to take a freaking rather large, hearty dose of piss at me at all times. So, yeah, I got some people I'm not a really big fan of. Yeah. And this, I don't want to diss the pro player community, but there's a lot of people that just, I've seen firsthand that just, God damn it, you know what I mean? Like, why do they have to be like that sometimes, dude? Now that I'm like in GS and I'm talking to creators, I'm like, why they're so supportive of each other. Like, creators are so supportive of each other and they like care about each other, and you just don't see that as much in the playing community. You know what I mean? There's so many people that just try to beat each other down in the playing community. It's really just disappointing. Like, it's not hard for us to all get along. It shouldn't be anyway. It's really not that much of a competition. Why don't I ever cut my hair? Well, originally it was just because I wanted to grow it out, but now I can't because I'm quarantined. I did not steal Low Def from Crazy. He verified it. Look at his channel. Is Low Def better than Keynotes? Yeah, of course. Keynotes is too hard to be that fun. Yeah, I mean, I think Keenness is a pretty good level for what I want it to be. Honestly, I'm proud of it. No, I'm not gonna go bold when I get 100k subs. It's stupid. You know. This being edited video, I don't know. I'm just talking right now. I'll figure that out later. Right now, I'm just kind of in the flow, so I'll decide what I want to do about that later. You know. Didn't realize I was asexual. It wasn't really more of a realization as it was just like, I don't know, it just kind of always was that way. Like, I was like, I guess I'm not attracted to people now. And then it just never stopped. So, it wasn't really like a big, like, dude! You know what I mean? It was just kind of like a thing that happened over time. Not really that big of a deal. I don't know, if you've never experienced it before, it's really not that big of a deal, honestly. That's how I look at it, anyway. I don't care about the hardest upcoming level. I've never cared about difficulty, really. Like, I've never looked at difficulty as being the only reason why I should care about a level. But I understand why people do think that way. I'm not checking Discord on stream. And I can't guarantee I'm going to respond to you either. If I was president for a day, what would I change? Well, obviously the president can't. If I was supreme overlord of America, what would I change? Let's see. I don't know, switch to the metric system, maybe? Force someone to do it, screw it, you're doing it. We're not measuring by some dude's foot anymore. We're gonna actually go by base 10 to screw you. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be what I would do, dude. Will that be co-Reddit? No, I can't see. I can't see it. How can it be something I cannot see? I don't know, yeah, some dudes. And that one, the measuring system is, yeah, I mean, it's by feet, so. Think about how stupid that is, dude. It's like if we measure by legs, okay? Like, come on. Can we just go by, like, an actual number instead of some dude's foot? Like, come on, dude. I'm so grateful to have the MON, as a group of people. You guys are all awesome. And, you know, I'll probably move the thing because Spencer's gonna be in the way. We'll see. But, I'm very fortunate to have you guys. Very lucky, because I don't think I'd be able to make it without you guys helping out and doing so much for me and stuff like that. I really don't say it enough, but thank you guys so much for, you know, sticking with me throughout all of this. You know, it's kind of crazy sometimes, but you guys manage to do it anyway, so. What do I think of Jonathan and GD's levels? I love them. I think, even if they're a little weird to play sometimes, they always make me feel something, and that's cool. And that's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's see what else. Dude, me when chat's moves fast and I have to scroll up. Okay, let's see. Do I want the coronavirus? Of course I know. Why would I want to get sick? I don't like getting sick. Anytime I get sick, it's like a big deal because my immune system is so stupid that it's like, oh, common cold, 2 weeks, you're out, done. Screw you. Loadout's my favorite extreme, not my favorite demon though, that's Psychosis. Psychosis is untouchable. It's untouchable. Why do I say balls so much? Because it's fun to say. If you say it with like true passion, balls, you know what I mean? It's like, yes, you know what I mean? There's force you can put behind that word. Thoughts of the gang server in general? God, dude, so many people are joining. There's always someone new, it's like scary. You know what I mean? But it's a pretty good server overall, I think. You know. If I could spawn 100 pounds of gel, where would I spawn it to cause the most damage? If my goal was to cause the most damage, to cause the most damage, like financially, or like, where would I spawn it? Probably somewhere in the Crown Jewels room. I could probably do a lot of damage depending on where I do it. I could probably do some pretty serious damage to it. What superpower would be the most dangerous to people? I mean, I guess technically the most dangerous superpower would be the ability to edit matter to do whatever you want with it. That'd probably be the most powerful. and most dangerous for it to be. For a superpower to be, that is. Thought on support levels? I liked them a lot. A lot of them try a lot of really cool stuff. So I think the internet has made my life better. It's made my life. So, yeah, I would say it made it better. What historic event intrigues me the most? That one day in Christmas during World War I where the two opposing sides were like, screw it, and then they just like met up and like ate together and talked and crap for Christmas. I want to know more about that. I want to like see that like firsthand. I never will, of course, but that'd be cool. Sorry. It's coming. Another one's coming. Give me a second. Oh, guess not. You didn't even butcher that. I'm pretty sure that's how I spell Oragaru. You know. If I could zap a cubic meter out of existence, what would I get rid of? If I could get rid of anything, I can't really think of anything that I want to delete a cubic meter of, dude. Yeah, there's some pretty screwed up places, but I don't know, dude. I mean, probably take a pretty good sizable chunk out of Alabama, help some people out. I'm kidding, of course. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. How old is my brother? He's 14. So, age gap can be a little annoying at times. It's a weird age gap, for sure. Besides from game music, what other genres do you like? Jazz. I like jazz a lot. I like metal as well. Those are the two genres that I'll listen to outside of game music. Other than that, I don't really like pop. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the time stuff with lyrics, on most occasions. There are some times where I like lyrics, but most of the time it's, I don't know. It just doesn't really appeal to me. Who's the funniest out of the gang? I think that's a matter of opinion. I mean, favorite movie? Ooh. I really like Doctor Strange. I really like Doctor Strange. Thoughts on Weeb songs? Pretty good. They're pretty good. Especially in Mania. There's some really good Weeb songs in Mania, dude. You know. A lot of them I wouldn't listen to if I wasn't playing Mania, but they're really good. History and story of the MON community. So one of the only times Gizmo ever streamed, he made a joke about the people being my mods, because the FOT joke was going around at that point in time, the friend of technical joke, because people were like referring to me as Technical's friend for a while, and it was like, so that little tag was made up, and so Gizmo had his own spin in it and started calling the people that were modding me MON for modern npesta. So, and then a couple of my mods changed their actual YouTube name to MON and then their name. So ever since then, that's what it's been called, and ever since then we've kind of just adopted that name as our community. So that's a little history about it. What is my opinion on Creo? He's got some good songs, but they all kind of feel kind of samey to me. I've never really been the biggest fan of it. I think other people are bigger fans of it than I am. I'm a Heart Gold Soul Silver guy. Heart Gold Soul Silver, it's my favorite Pokemon game. What do my parents think of GD? I don't know. I think they think it's okay. I mean, I'm getting money off it, so I don't really care as much. It used to be kind of a problem because I had a lot of anger issues back then, so they didn't really want me playing it as much. But now that I've kind of gotten better at it, and now that I'm doing this as like kind of like a job, it's definitely, the viewpoint's definitely shifted. I think it's supernatural happened to me, no, because I don't believe in the supernatural existing. So no, Death Note's really good. Mine's Oragaru, but Death Note's really good. I really enjoyed watching it. I didn't really know what was gonna happen next, and it was cool. No, I'm not religious. I am agnostic. I have no favorite MON, because that is not how it goes. How did I know to play those levels? Because I was like, I'm going to play an easy demon. Okay, did it. Now I'm going to play a medium demon. Did it. Okay, I'm going to do a hard demon. Did it. Okay, insane demon. What's the most liked insane demon? Got this. Okay, then we did it. I was like, and then I went down one and I was like, ooh, this looks harder. We should try this before I go to the extreme demon. And then when I went to extreme demon, I played Cataclysm. So I didn't need to know that there was a community. I was just working my way up the difficulty rankings, if that makes sense. Favorite Avengers movie? Ultron. I liked Ultron. No, I'm not describing you in a sentence. I don't have the creative manpower to describe you in a sentence. I know. Meme that I genuinely hate most of them. I'm not really a meme guy. Because memes insinuate that it just repeats the same joke over and over again, and I already don't find most jokes funny. Like, I have a very high sense of humor. Not, like, I don't want to say. I very, like, it's really hard to get me to laugh unless we're, like, talking. Like, when I'm talking to someone, I laugh a lot, but, like, by myself, I rarely laugh, unfortunately. I wish I didn't laugh at myself. Favorite item in Lucky Block Skywars, the nuke, because whenever you see the nuke activate, it's hilarious. Everyone starts laughing in the call. It's so funny. What was the funniest time on stream? Probably the time that Peter Griffin was drawn and scribbled, and then it was turned all black and then deleted. That is, I think, the hardest I've ever laughed in a video. Fun fact. That is most definitely the hardest I've ever laughed in a video. That was so funny to me, dude. Oh my god, dude. It was stupid. What demons are on my mind right now? None. I'm thinking I'm gonna get back into EXO soon. I can finish that up. What is my favorite GD mode? Like, you mean like game mode? Wave, easily. With my hair, I don't know. It won't cooperate today. I showered today, so it's like it's all falling into my eyes and stuff. You know. How long do I have my stream delayed by? Not much. Yeah. No. My humor. Okay, let me rephrase this. My humor does not mean that the stuff I laugh at is smart. It's just random, what I find funny. There's something that can be extremely clever, and I don't find it funny. But it can still be stupid, and I'll find it funny. Like, it's random, whether or not I'm going to find something funny. My parents were not at home when I beat Kinos, luckily. They were not at home when I did that. How tall am I? I'm 6'2". Most connected I've ever felt to a game? Undertale by far. Undertale by far. Undertale. Dude, I should have gotten into anime years ago. I'm so stupid when I thought about it. Wait, I got really attached to that story. Wait, maybe I should watch the freaking. I'm not smart, guys. Unfortunately. But if you're for something harder than WoW for swing copter based, maybe. I like swing copter. Least favorite demon. I've got some real hated demons. Dude, Digital Descent's pretty high up there. Do I have a lot of health problems? Yeah, I'd say I have a good, decent bit of health problems. What is my religion? Agnostic. Do I like Denmark? Yeah. It's pretty cool. What are my PC specs? I got a i7 9700K and a 1660 Ti. Am I gonna finish? Fine. Do I like Hypixel more or less than Yotosh? I don't know. It's a different experience. Unfortunately, it's the Minecraft community, so most times I have to go in there and I have to nickname myself or I get made fun of for my reaction. It kind of sucks. But it's nice to be able to nickname myself whatever I want. And so I can be... And it's also nice to be able to hide from people in, like, lobbies if I want to. I'm a big fan of that. You know. Well, Steven, I think you already know it all. You know what I mean? Have you ever been to South Africa? No. It's really far from here, dude. It's probably the furthest point from here there is, actually. I don't really know. I'm pretty sure it's really far down and really high up, so... You know. Although maybe somewhere in China is further, I don't know. Not really sure. One of the two. Have you ever gotten in a physical fight? No, not really. And if I would, I'd probably just, like, keel over something. I'm not very strong. What vision do I have? Technically 2020. Technically 2020, but, it goes down as the day goes on, I guess. Well, not really goes down, but it just doesn't. I'm in a second story house. Yeah, we got 2 stories. We got 2 stories up in here, dude. Do I like Super Mario Galaxy 1 or 2 better? 1. I like the atmosphere better. Oh yeah, I love Super Mario Galaxy. One of my favorite games ever. It's so atmospheric, and I love it. You know. Yeah, you know, that's a great question, Doggy, and there is no answer, actually. I guess I was just screaming loud or something, I don't know. Craziest experience I've ever had. What do I say that I'm allowed to say here? I've had some pretty crazy experiences when I was in Europe, dude. Some pretty nuts stuff happened. It was a pretty cool time though, for sure. Let's see, what the craziest thing that I probably could theoretically say. Ooh, yeah. Dude, okay, this one time, me and my old school friends, we were in, I think it was, what was it? It was in London somewhere. And there was this like sushi place that had some insanely like spicy sushi, okay? And we decided, you know what? We're gonna be stupid teenagers today. Screw it all. And then we all ordered like the spiciest thing, and we just we crammed it in. The entire table went nuts after we like only like 3 people were able to truly handle the super spicy crap, and it was a pretty nuts experience. I just remember the entire table like flipping out over it. Also, is the music too loud? Do you want me to turn it down a bit? But yeah, I don't really handle spicy stuff well. Like my stomach did not have a very good time after that. Capitalism or socialism, both could work if people weren't stupid. Music's a bit loud, okay. Yeah, theoretically both could work, but it's just which one weeds out the least amount of stupidity. I mean, the most amount of stupidity. I mean, both systems rely on the lack of stupidity from a certain group of people. And unfortunately, both are susceptible to having the wrong type of people in the wrong type of scenarios. And unfortunately, there's no government in which that won't happen, so... yeah. That's fun. There is no... I don't think there's a right way to do government, although democracy is pretty cool if people aren't stupid. But unfortunately, sometimes people are stupid. Yeah, I mean... unfortunately, sometimes people are stupid. And do stupid stuff. Any favorite mini map? This is one map, song by AAA. It ends, the map ends with epilogue. I don't remember the rest of the words, but it's probably my favorite map. It's so, like, atmospheric and stuff. Yeah, capitalism is good if people who didn't like money so much. I'll be real, dude. There's way too many people with way too much money, okay? You don't need that much money. You don't. Thanks for the $2. And yeah, I'm being kind of... like, I'll go off on it. Like, you don't fucking need billions. People don't need billions of dollars, okay? Especially when there's so many people that do need money. But that doesn't make anything socially good either. Unfortunately, there is no right system. You know what I mean? No right system. No right system, it sucks. I think I'll wreck to beat Kinos? Not at all. Not at all. Not even in the slightest bit. I probably could have even reacted louder. Because I was just so in shock that that's about the most I could do. What chair do I have? I don't know. We got this leather chair that they thought I wasn't gonna break. I still kind of broke it. Lol. Did my senior year get ruined? No, because I wasn't doing anything at school anyway, so this is fine. You know what I mean? This is fine. I don't really care about the wait for 2.2. I mean, the community's still going. It'll make it. What is the highest amount of money anyone's ever donated to me? Like one person specifically? Artsy Burn. Probably donated over $800 at one point. Either that or Since, who's also donated like probably over 600. I can't believe people would give money to me, dude. It's crazy, you know what I mean? Me of all people. Do I play Hypixel Skyblock? No. I've been considering that. Why are you my favorite streamer? I don't know, dude. I don't get it, dude. Help. Sometimes I don't understand how long are my fingers. They're... I don't know how else to describe it. I guess they're pretty long, yeah. What is my favorite roller coaster? Let's see. Steel Vengeance. Steel Vengeance at Cedar Point is my favorite roller coaster. Or the Mako down in SeaWorld. Think of it as $2. I'm going to RIT for cybersecurity. No, I don't think we're anywhere close to difficulty skill cap, honestly. Okay, imagine this. Let me explain something to you guys. If you were to get... If I were to, like, have the skill of someone like N-Switch or someone, like, actually good at the game, and they were to spend 8 months on something where they're playing it consistently, you can verify something so hard. But no player that I know has both the stupid amount of determination and the stupid amount of skill required to do that. Because the people that are that good have no reason to gain that sort of determination. So, I don't think that will ever happen. Because there's no scenario in which anyone that's that good would have to develop that amount of determination. So no, I don't think we're close to skill cap, but that doesn't mean we're gonna push it much either. That's my stance on it. Thanks for the $10. Probably O. I think it's O, dude. I know, really lame answer. I'm going to RIT, Rochester Institute of Technology. It's gonna be awesome. How much money was it? Repairing glasses didn't cost anything. I have warranty on it. That's cool. Yeah, blood type always lame. I'm not arguing that with you, dude. Maybe, but I don't know if Minecraft has that determination. I'm talking about, like, stupid amount of, like, where you just sit there and play the same level for months on end. I've yet to see anyone have that amount of time. Like, I've done it twice now, but I'm not that good at the game. Thank you for the $2. I don't even know what that means. Again, I don't think Minecraft has ever had to be put in a situation where it's had to put the amount of determination in order to reach the skill cap. I don't even think I've done that. How many steps do you think I've taken my whole life? Not as many as a lot of people, for sure. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I mean, look at no clip hack all I want. I mean, if they upload it to YouTube, they're gonna get caught, so it's not that big of a deal. Honestly. You know? I don't think my schoolmates like me very much. Because when I do talk, I feel like I use, like, I don't know, I have to explain myself a lot. They've been growing up in this town for a very long time, and I have not been. They just talk in ways that I don't, and I just find it really hard to connect to them, so, like, I don't think they like me very much. Which is fine by my standards. Do I like Animal Crossing? No, I like to be doing a little bit more than that. I would never read. I don't even think I can read bikinis. I honestly don't even think I can read bikinis. For any amount of money, like I think my eyes are too long gone. I know not everyone on the internet is into sarcastic. I mean, not everyone in the world's a fan of sarcastic, stupid humor. It's the problem, doggy. Yeah, man. I don't know. All they ever do is freaking. Thank you for the £2. What's your favorite VR game? I don't know. I don't really play a lot of VR games. I liked Super Hot VR though. That was super cool. Super Hot VR was awesome. Super Hot VR was like, it was like a whole. I was like, wow, you know what I mean? What is my real phone number? I'll give you a hint. There is a 7 in it. If you can figure out the rest, call me anytime, dude. You know? I've not played Warframe. Do I think I fluked Kinos? Yeah, I should have died at that last ship. I don't know if anyone's seen the movements I did, but I should have died at that last ship because I was... Hand was not doing very well. Shut up, Steve. I don't like humor these days, honestly. I never really have. Like, every time I go, I don't know if people go onto Twitter and just constantly laugh, but I, like, almost never laugh when I look at modern humor and stuff like that. My favorite kind of humor is, like, I like other people's stand-up comedy shows. I really like that sort of stuff. That's the sort of stuff that I find funny. I don't really like modern humor that much. I'm not just saying that to be like, I like things that aren't popular, blah, 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 blah. That's just how it is, you know what I mean? Unfortunately. I mean, I would love to find other stuff funny that is more mainstream, always. That's just not how it works, I guess. No, I can't beat BFC by bow. Like, my hand cannot click that fast. Do I really live in Erie, PA? Yeah, I do. I'm gonna start playing Jump Chat seriously, beginning of 2.1. That's when. Yeah, Kinos is the big career-defining verification, and then I don't beat anything harder than that. But I don't think it's the end of my story. I think I found a new purpose in doing GD stuff. So I don't think I'm just gonna fade out of relevancy either. But I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see in the future. You know what I mean? I don't know. I could more than definitely fade into like irrelevancy. It could just happen. You know what I mean? And that's always something I've been kind of scared of. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a very, like, pessimistic person. So when I see growth, my instant thought is, it's going to stop, like, right now. And that is not a good mindset to have. Especially as I keep growing and I keep having this mindset. It's not really helping my self-esteem very much. Worst pain I've ever experienced? It's got to be... I've had some super bad stomach attacks, dude. Like, some, like... I've had some stomach attacks where I just, like, freaking lie on the floor and just sit there for, like, an hour or two. And it just doesn't end. Usually at night. I've been having some really bad nights recently where I just haven't been able to get to sleep because my stomach decides it wants to flare up after, like, way after dinner. Which is not fun. But it's alright. I can't really see aquatic auroras because... So... You know. Have you ever lucid dreamt? Yeah. A couple times. It's kind of random, though. I've actually been starting to dream more. Like, I was at a point where I hadn't dreamed for, like, years, and now I'm kind of doing it like every night or so, which is kind of weird. I don't understand why. You know what I mean? I don't really understand why it would just increase now, but that's kind of cool. Biggest risk I've ever taken. I've done some pretty stupid stuff, but I'm not really a big risk taker. I've never put myself in a situation where I thought I was going to do something stupid. And what date will Kinos hit at 1 million views? Probably, arbitrary guess. I'm trying to think accurately of what it could be. June 4th. Screw it. We'll see how close that was. Screw it, June 4th. We'll see how that goes for me. No, I don't find memes featuring me funny because, again, when it comes to Kino stuff, I'm very sensitive about it. You know what I mean? No, when I beat Kinos, I didn't really get a confidence skill boost or anything. In fact, I think my confidence has been worse ever since because I knew that was about the last cool thing I'd be able to do. You know what I mean? That's probably true, Steve. Like, I just don't do risky stuff. You know what I mean? What consoles do I own? I own a good bit of them. I actually own an SNES. I own a Switch, Wii U, I own a Wii somewhere. I have an Xbox One, an Xbox 360, a PlayStation 4. So I have a lot of consoles. Most of them my dad buys because he plays a lot of the PS4 and stuff like that. You know. What headphones do I use? What the hell are these things? Razor Crack and TE, I think. That's scoliosis? No. I just bend my back all the time because I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm so flexible in so many joints. I'm sitting in a ball right now in my chair, basically. Something that I'm procrastinating on right now. Honestly, nothing. I feel pretty on top of stuff right now. No schoolwork, really. I got low death video coming out tomorrow, so I'm in a pretty good place right now, honestly. I'm sure that's gonna be a big one. It's low death. I don't think my eyes aren't really decreasing in quality these days, so I'm American. Yeah, probably. When difficulty starts moving ahead of me, because that's just how it is. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try to get all achievements in a game. I'm not a super completionist like that, but I have done it for a handful of games. Stuff like Celeste. Why is my gaming chair not used? Because I sit in it like this, and eventually my rear end slowly demolishes the chair in which I'm sitting in, and the chair is now broken. Yep. Do I like rap music? No. Nope. What key switches do I have? MX Speed Silver, I believe. And it's a K70. When are we gonna play after GD? I don't know. It sucks that frickin' Juniper streamed from YouTube. I mean, just even like a week ago, it was me, Juniper, and Tech that were able to like consistently get viewers, really, and now it's just me. I don't know how I feel about that, honestly. I already kind of miss him because they were like, you know, and that's really just kind of me. And I guess Knob if he wants to get into it more. But if the people like stream consistently, you know, I mean, it's just kind of me. Have I had braces? Yeah, I had braces for a while. It's really annoying. But I got him young, and it wasn't that bad. What was the server event earlier today? It was yesterday for me, but I just drag people into a Minecraft game with me because I wanted to do that. And it was fun. Will my eyesight ever regain its power? Maybe. I don't really know. It depends on a lot of stuff, and none of that stuff I can answer now. Opinions on Hot Pockets? No opinion. Haven't really had them. Anything that could be announced that would make me super happy. If the Mario remasters are real, if there were ever a Galaxy 3, if there were ever an Odyssey 2 even, any of this stuff. If there were a new original 2D platformer for Mario, that would make me super happy. Obviously 2.2 would make me happy if that were to ever drop. See, other things that just make me super... I mean, there's a lot of Nintendo stuff that, if announced, I would go ballistic over. I'm a huge Nintendo guy, always have been. I love platforming. You know what I mean? What is my favorite game other than GD? Probably Mania by this point. I really like Mania. I use dark mode on YouTube. Because I like my eyes. So green is my favorite color? Yeah. Although green with a mix of blue is probably a top one for me. Well, okay. I think there was a point once where I was closer to one of the better players in the game. When my eyes weren't bad, but I wasn't doing much with it. And that's not to be rude. It's just, I remember a time where I was much better than I am now. And, I don't remember when I realized it, but it was when C started talking to me about it a lot that I realized that I was pretty close to the top. And that's before, like, any of the pro players that are in the game now were really in the game. Someone else I wanted to respond to. Anything that I wish I was born earlier to experience. The whole GameCube era. Actually. That's an area I wish I was around for. It also didn't help that that was the area that my dad skipped out on too. So I pretty much grew up with the DS in hand because that's what he decided to buy as his first console after the SNES. But I would have liked to experience the GameCube. yeah. I mean, I'm only 17, so it was a little bit before me still, but I still think I definitely could have played it if my dad had bought it. And if I was a little bit, if it was a little bit older, maybe. Maybe I could have been around like during Melee and stuff like that. That would have been pretty cool. And Sunshine too. I would have liked to be around during the beginning of that. One of my pet peeves, the sound of Velcro and styrofoam, especially styrofoam. Oh my god! Like when I'm touching the egg cartons, it like digs at my brain, dude. You know. When I choose my profession, it doesn't include gaming. Well, I'm going into cybersecurity, and we'll see how that goes. That's pretty cool. I'm excited for that. For the $2. When I beat Cataclysm, I was 144. Yeah. Any extreme phobias? No. No extreme phobias. I'm pretty clean of phobias. That's like major. Yeah, just rub maybe because I can see my brother's hands. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry about that. Should be better. Do I hate snakes? No, not really. When is my birthday? August 1st. You know. Any childhood games? I mean, if we're talking about games that aren't that good, but I'm nostalgic over them, I'd have to say Yoshi's Island DS. Oh, what's up, Brandon Larkin? How are you, dude? Thanks for the raid, man. Yoshi's Island DS is not a very good game, but I think if you're actually good at video games, and it's your first experience with Yoshi's Island DS, it's a pretty good experience. I had a good time with it. I had a pretty good time with Yoshi's Island DS, even though I know it's not that good overall. I had a really good time with it. It was more puzzle-based and had some really hard platforming challenges. I still think it holds up, honestly. Weirdest thing someone has ever said to me? I get weird stuff flung at me all day. All day I get someone sends me the stupidest DM I've ever seen in my entire life, and it's just like crazy, dude. My reception on the internet when I'm not like streaming stuff like that is such a mixed bag. There's people that absolutely take the piss on me, and then there's some people that are like, dude, I have a lot of respect for you, blah 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 blah. It's like anytime I go anywhere that's not specifically a place that I'm like not like our server or this stream. This is Mario Galaxy Syndicate. You know. Don't plan on reading any of the demons in the top 10. Nope. I cannot dance. Birthday, I guess not. What was my best birthday? Last one, because I met up with Gizbro at Cedar Point, and it was awesome. And then after that, I had the gang meetup, and it was really cool. I don't think any birthday is going to beat that for a while. Big fan of that. What does 240 do for playing GE? For me, it just helped my eyes be able to see a little bit clearer because it didn't take as much strain to pull together the images, which is very helpful. Big fan of that. No, I'll never forget keynotes. I'll be 70 years old and I'll still think, hey, you know, that happened, dude, you know? And I don't think I'm going to look back at it as stupid or something that was just a dumb thing I did when I was young. It was impactful in my life. It made me grow up more than I care to admit, I think. It sounds stupid because it's literally just a level, but the way I handle situations and the way I handle people has entirely changed because of it. If I make it to 70. I've never been to like a YouTuber or streamer event. A little scared because, I don't know, I'm not really comfortable around people that I don't know very well. I remember Keenest forget dementia. I mean, I don't think that's a question I can answer right now, is it? You know. Do I have any ADHD? No. I don't have any mental things. I'm good. Even if it may seem like it because I'm so weird, I am entirely 100% normal. I'm just a weird guy. This is how it is. Which is, you know. How did I meet most of the MONs? Well, they just came to my stream often enough, and then we talked and stuff. main one I met outside of my stream was Chronix, when I met him in text stream and we ruined his entire chat by talking about Super Paper Mario for an hour. And that was how I met him. Favorite YouTuber streamer, Simple Flips. Always will be. It'd be super cool if we could like collab one day, but he will never do that with me. But that'd be super awesome, dude. You know what I mean? Like that's like one of the thoughts I have in the back of my head is like a bucket list thing. You know what I mean? Play Mario Maker 2 with Simple Flips is on the bucket list. It will never happen, but you know, man can dream. Man can dream. My favorite decoration in the level. I like a lot of Knots' stuff. Some of Knots' levels are really cool. He's the only one that does. He's one of the only people that does modern. That's really that I'm interested in. I've said this before, but I'm agnostic. How to strafe on mobile? Sometimes it just doesn't let you. You know. Sometimes it does not let you. What are the boxes behind me to my left? Those aren't boxes, those are games. Well, I guess they're kind of boxes, but some more than boxes. Yeah, they're pretty cool. We got all sorts of different types of games back there. I played some of them with my friends when they came over. You know. Do I prefer cloudy days or sunny? I prefer cloudy days because the sunny, when it's too bright outside, it kind of hurts my eyes and it's like kind of painful. So I'm not really the biggest fan of it, you know. My favorite sport was cross country when I did it. Do you have any other goals in other games? I'd like to get all the golden strawberries in Celeste one day. I might devote some time to that later. How do I feel about the golden strawberries? They're very good for consistency practice, but they're so frustrating sometimes. You can get through, because I'm trying 7A right now. I can get 12 minutes into the run, die back to the beginning, and it's just, oh my god, you know, it's like, dude, I don't, it's so boring too, because it's not hard, but it's 15 minutes long. It's like True Values of Life, but not, probably a little bit harder. Yeah, I find it easy when it's raining. Never been very good at sleeping, especially when I'm like having stomach pain and stuff like that. I haven't really been the best sleeper, but when it's raining, it helps a lot. Yeah. I just like to listen to music before I sleep. Do I like horror games? No, I handle horror so poorly. Who's your favorite actor? I like Chris Pratt. And Dwayne The Rock Johnson's pretty funny too. I like those guys. They've done some stuff I find pretty funny. Benedict Cumberbatch is pretty good too. I liked him in a lot of stuff. Earliest I've ever fell asleep. I don't know, I don't really sleep before 10 ever, really. I've never really gone to bed before 10 in years prior that I can remember. I really do try to keep a consistent sleep schedule. I really do. I usually go to bed at like 1 to 2 and wake up around 10. And it's going pretty well for me, honestly. I feel a lot better now that I'm on a consistent sleep schedule. You know. I cannot try Misanthrope because it's too hard for me. If it's top 1, I cannot do it.
Welcome, new galaxy.
It's just staff cards, I think it is. What do you think we'll be doing right now if I never found GD? I don't know, dude. I have no clue. That's one of the questions I can never answer. I feel like I'm in one of those timelines right now where I did something, where I was supposed to do something completely different, but I didn't, and then I just ended up doing this instead, if that makes sense. I don't feel like this is what... And I feel like so many weird stuff happened in order for me to get to where I am right now that I feel like there's a billion other possibilities where I never made it here. But I'm happy I'm in this one, honestly. I feel like I'm a lot happier than I would have been in a lot of other timelines. How many hours was sleep? I try to get 8. It's pretty good. What do I do when I don't stream? I just, sometimes I work on layouts, sometimes I play other games. Sometimes I, go hang out in other places on Discord. Stuff like that, yeah. I don't know what power my glasses are at, I don't remember. What was my first Insane Demon? Windy Landscape. What do I think about Mario Odyssey? I like it a lot. I will say this, though. Not to give it just 100% blind praise, because it's a really good game, obviously. But 100% it can be a little tedious at times. It can be a little tedious at times. But I like the fact that you collect something and you don't have to go back to the beginning unless it changes the entire stage layout. You know. But to say I have a pretty normal life, no. Nope. I've had one of the weirder lives. The frickin'. I've had probably one of the weirder lives. And there's so much I can't tell you guys. There's so much that I'll never be able to tell you guys. But my life's been quite an interesting life. I can't say if it's good or bad, but it has certainly been interesting. It has certainly been interesting. I don't really make a lot of new friends now. I'm pretty content with the people that I have around me because I'm a little bit worried. I'm a very non-trusting, paranoid person when it comes to people. So I instantly just assume people would just try to get close to me because I'm a YouTuber. And that's kind of worrying sometimes. But, you know. I've already had my bad experiences, so that's probably why, but I don't think I could ever do an AMF project again. I'd instantly go to PTSD land, and it would not work out very well for me. Favorite type of cheese? I like aged stuff a lot. Aged stuff is, like, really good. My biggest fluke on extreme was Cholerix when I fluked from, like, 40 or something. That was hilarious. That was hilarious, dude. I love that fluke so much, dude. I almost fluke loadout to hell. That was awesome. I literally I passed the drop in loadout like 3 times. For me, that's nuts. If I couldn't stream G anymore, what game would I switch to? I'd probably try to get into Mario stuff. I'd probably try to, like, even though I suck at it, I'd probably try to get into speedrunning. Even though I wouldn't be very good at it, I just really like Mario stuff. It's just how I view stuff. I love platforming. You know. I'm a mechanical keyboard guy. I have not played Hollow Knight, but it's on my list. It's on my list. Have you ever played I Wanna Be? Yeah, I've actually beaten I Wanna Be the Bashi. Good game. Very good game. Very good game. I can't answer the best thing that's ever happened to me. I've seen your question a bunch. I've tried to formulate an answer, but I really just don't have anything for the best thing that's ever happened to me. It's not an easy answer. You know. So I apologize. My favorite ice cream flavor? It depends on where I'm eating ice cream, but there's this strawberry I had in Oregon that blew my mind. It was so good. Because they get their strawberries off of, like, Mount Hood. And, oh my god, it was so good. Yeah, and that was, like, the best ice cream I've had, so. I feel like it's Super Paper Mario, one of my favorite games of all time. I love it. I love it. That was my biggest fluke on stream, was Cholerix 40 to 100 or whatever it was. Where's my ideal vacation spot? I don't know. I don't think there is one, because I like to experience new stuff. I really do like to experience new stuff. I really liked Hawaii, because we got to zipline through this, like, jungle thing. And there were, like, these cool, like, berry things that I've never had before, and it was really awesome. And they also have the Dole Plantation there. And they have this thing called Dole Whip. And holy crap, it's so good. Worst Mario 3D platformer? Mario 3D World, I'd say. Mario 3D World's a very good game, but it just doesn't stick out to me. And every other entry in the series does. That series does not miss, dude. I mean, you got Mario 3D World, but only because it's, like, not memorable. All the other games have their own unique identity in some way, and that's awesome. How long have you gone without eating? Longest I've gone without eating is once. I was in, we were flying back from Paris, right? And I didn't feel like eating the day before, and I didn't feel like eating on the plane either for some reason. And I didn't sleep either, so I didn't eat or sleep for like 35 hours or something in total. And so I got to Cleveland, where I flew in, and there's this place called the B Spot that has this amazing freaking type of, like, burger. And I freaking wolfed that down alongside a milkshake, and then I went home and I went to sleep. It was like 11 p.m. It was awesome. It was a great night. I really enjoyed that burger. Such a satisfying burger. You know, when you don't eat for like 35 hours, anything is pretty crazy. The music's a bit too loud. You can turn it down. There you go. Oh, I hope you guys can still hear what I'm saying and stuff this whole time. I'm trying not to. It's my headphones are turned down pretty loud. I mean, turned down pretty quiet, so I don't really hear it. Chewy or crunchy cookies? I'm not really a cookie guy, but when it comes to stuff like that, I like chewy stuff. Do I eat cheese? Yeah, I like cheese. Am I a sad person? I wouldn't call myself a sad person. I mean, I have some. I wouldn't say I have the highest self-esteem in the world. You know, that's definitely a problem, but I'm not a sad person. You know what I mean? There's a lot of highs. You know. You just better not. Okay, cool. I did stream Undertale once. For Steven's birthday, I streamed the whole game. It was awesome. It was a very fun stream for me. What is my opinion the best mouse in the market? I don't know. I've had my 502 for over a year now, actually. And it's doing wonders, so yeah. My favorite Mario and Luigi game is by far Bowser's Inside Story. Love Bowser's Inside Story so much, dude. It was awesome. My favorite food is sushi. Eel sushi specifically is my favorite type. My least favorite food is chocolate. I hate chocolate. I know, crazy. Top three favorite cereals. We got Cinnamon Toast Crunch, easy number 1. Number 2, Captain Crunch peanut butter balls. Number 3, normal Captain Crunch. I already talked about being a meme earlier. I don't really feel like doing it again. Who in the gang do you think is most likely to commit a crime? I'd say Golden, for being realistic here. I don't know, I feel like I don't know. I don't think he would, but if we had to pick one. Favorite Paper Mario game is Super Paper Mario. Always will be. Do you like Super Mario Galaxy? Yes. Best state in America, in my opinion? I thought Oregon was awesome as hell. So a big fan of that state. What do you think of Michigan? It's okay. Not really that different compared to the state I live in, really. Who in the gang handle big fan the most? I don't know. Okay. I think now's a pretty good time to stop. I'm getting about done. I've been streaming about, and the playlist I was just listening to is ended. So I think now's probably a good time to pull the plug, get around 100 minutes in. So yeah. I hope you guys appreciated my little stream today. I tried to answer as many different types of questions as I could. So hopefully you guys appreciated it. Again, I'll be uploading loadouts tomorrow. So hope you guys look forward to that. Otherwise, I don't really have anything else to add. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll probably stream EXO. I'll probably try to get back into that. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.